might have been my age?
Nope. I think I try to be prepared.
Might be yours.
What's that?
Chiefs and the Buccaneers will kick off on Monday at 7:15 with pregame at 6 on Q-Country 92.7. KFEQ will be carrying Missouri versus Memphis men's basketball. Let's take a look at your high school schedule for today. It's pretty packed with some district football and sectional volleyball matchups. We'll start with district football, where in 8-man District 7, Worth County will host Stanberry. That'll start at 7:30. Class 1 District 4, Gallatin is home to Maysville at 7. And in Class 2 District 8, Mid-Buchanan hosts Lathrop at 7. In sectional volleyball, Class 1, Plattsburgh is traveling to Rockport. Will start at 6:30. Class 2, Bishop Auburn hosts St. Paul Lutheran. That'll also be at 6:30. Then in Class 3, Savannah is home to Odessa at 6:30. Boys soccer, Central is at Park Hill South. Soccer districts begin next week. Benedictine football remained at number 7 this week as the NAIA released the 8th edition of the Football Go Route Top 25 Coaches Ratings. Ravens earned 296 points and after earning 283 points last week, as the top 3 remained unchanged. Top 10 did see a mix-up around Benedictine as Montana Western jumped to number 5. Morningside College jumped back ahead of Benedictine at number 6. That's sports. I'm Matt Pike.
Now the most up-to-date weather forecast here on KFEQ.
Mostly clear overnight. Our low temperature will be in the mid to upper 30s with a light wind. It's going to be sunny and breezy through much of Friday with a high 63. Friday night, clouds continue to spread in. Our low between 40 and 45. Then our next round of rain arrives on Saturday afternoon with a high in the low 60s.
Don't eat it.
Weekend holiday.
Right?
Are they ready? Are you ready? Giving your child their first phone is an important and often difficult decision. After all, it is a milestone in your child's development. The Phone Ready quiz from the American Academy of Pediatrics can help make this decision easier. Go to healthychildren.org/Phone Ready quiz to take a short questionnaire developed by pediatricians that will help you decide if you and your child are ready, almost ready, or not yet ready for their first phone. And get tips about how your child can develop a healthy relationship with technology. So, are they ready, almost ready, or not yet ready? What about you? Go to healthychildren.org/Phone Ready quiz today. Just 10 short questions can help you find out. That's healthychildren.org/Phone Ready quiz.
And we're live here outside the Perez family home, just waiting for the... And there they go, almost on time this morning. Mom is coming out the front door strong with a double-arm kid carry. Looks like Dad has the bags. Daughter is bringing up the rear. Oh, but the diaper bag wasn't closed. Diapers and toys are everywhere. Ooh, but Mom has just nailed the perfect car seat buckle for the toddler. And now the eldest daughter, who looks to be about 9 or 10, has secured herself in a booster seat. Dad zips the bag closed, and they're off. But looks like Mom doesn't realize her coffee cup is still on the roof of the car. And there it goes. That's a shame. That one's a fan favorite. Don't sweat the small stuff. Just man with big stuff. Like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Learn more at mhtsa.gov/the right seat. Visit mhtsa.gov/the right seat. Visit the account.
Hey, Joe, I thought you were retired.
Living on a fixed income is tough. So here I am, an essential worker.
I know. I mean, food prices are going up every day. Thank goodness for benefitscheckup.org.
Benefits what?
Benefitscheckup.org. It's a free website where people over 60 can find help to pay for food, medicine, even utilities. I got $1,200 a year in benefits. Maybe it can help you.
This is Barry Burr. Join me on the hotline weekday mornings at 8. I talk with you and with guests about what's happening in local, regional, and national news. It's a lively discussion of community farm on 680 KFEQ.
Late afternoons continue on 680 KFEQ and 95.3 FM St. Joe. Now here's your Ag News. With Ag News, I'm Nathan Steeley. Drought conditions are worsening in southern and west central Missouri, causing significant challenges for farmers and ranchers. As pastures dry up, livestock producers are being forced to resort to hay feeding well ahead of schedule. Approximately 94% of Missouri is experiencing abnormally dry conditions, with 65% classified as moderate drought or worse. Severe drought conditions affect 25% of the state, and some areas in southwestern Missouri are facing extreme drought. Tim Stockenberg, an MU Extension agronomist, says we haven't seen conditions this ounces of soy oil for use early next year, which is also dampening demand for soybeans. By mid-October, most fuel retailers had only bought about 10% of their biodiesel feedstocks for the coming first quarter in 2025. That compares with more than 80% bought by this time of year over the past 10 years. The industry is still waiting for the Treasury Department to issue guidance for the Clean Fuel Production Credit, set to begin in January. Producers aren't eager to book a lot of soybean oil until that guidance is released. Industry insiders say that if the Treasury doesn't release the regulations on that 45Z production credit, a 45 million gallon a year biodiesel plant in northwest Iowa may have to idle. Let's go look at track news on KFBQ. I'm Nathan Steedley. The strength of America. Our values. Our way of life. Just as possible. Every day, community, we come together. Every hand of compassion, service, and help to those who need it most. The American Legion has been strengthening communities across our nation by providing life-saving help and support to our veterans and neighbors during times like we're facing today.
Sunset?
Protecting the most vulnerable of us. Our mission is making America's communities stronger.
We are one family, and therefore we share.
The American Legion. Strengthening America. To learn how you can help, visit legion.org. Fox News commentary.
Uh-oh, Joe Biden said the quiet part out loud and told us what he really thinks of Trump supporters. I'm Tommy Lahren. More next.
With cybersecurity awareness month winding down, LifeLock wants to remind you to update your software. These updates are used to patch up security issues that identity thieves can exploit to gain access to your personal info. But for comprehensive identity theft protection, there's LifeLock. LifeLock alerts you to more uses of your personal info and fixes identity theft issues that arise. Start your 30-day free trial at lifelock.com. Use my name as your promo code, PLAY.
Thinks we're deplorables, Kamala thinks we're fascists and Nazi sympathizers, and Joe apparently thinks we're garbage. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm proud to be deplorable garbage. Frankly, I think Joe not only said what he meant, I think he knew it would likely derail the Kamala campaign, and he doesn't give one darn. He's in full send mode at this point, and he hates her, but he also hates half the country. He also completely drowned out Kamala's big, easy teleprompter speech, probably also on purpose. But you know what? This clip from Joe cannot be undone with the clever use of an apostrophe or an edit of the White House transcript. The video is pretty clear, and it's even worse than Hillary Clinton's infamous deplorables comment. Trump supporters, we are not garbage, but you better bet we are more fired up than ever, and we're ready to vote. I'm Tommy Lahren, and you can watch my show, Tommy Lahren is Fearless, at Outkick.com. Gear up for a season of savings with Family Dollar. Whether you're looking for scary good deals or everyday steals, Family Dollar has you covered. Pick up spectacular Halloween decor for last-minute scares at 50% off. Or plan ahead for chilly weather with warm and cozy plush throw and sock gift sets. Buy one, get one 50% off. Shop with the Family Dollar app for even greater deals, like Angel Soft Bath Tissue for only $4.95 with Smart Coupons. Family Dollar, helping you do more.
Yeah, military life can have its challenges, but sometimes veteran life brings more. While serving in Iraq, an IED took both my legs, but it didn't take my spirit.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
My name is Greg Gadsden, 26-year Army veteran.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories great and small.
DAV helps veterans like me get all the benefits they've earned, and that can be a life changer.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Today, I'm an entrepreneur, photographer, and public speaker.
But there's more to be done and more victories to be won. With the right support, there are no limits.
My victory is just being the best that I can be.
Rick Gadsden, thank you for your service. May your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Imani wouldn't be here if it wasn't for St. Jude, and I can't imagine a better place to be. You know, it's a cliche thing to say, but I feel like my faith in humanity has
has been restored. The second we arrived here, we had food, housing, transportation, treatment, you name it, it was taken care of by St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. There was not a single other care in the world except for Imani, because St. Jude made that happen. The best way I can really describe it is, this is heaven on earth. To the people who donate to St. Jude, I just want them to know that I don't think anyone in this world or anything in this world has given me a greater gift. We came as two desperate parents, and they saved our daughter's life.
Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
You're listening to Late Afternoons on KFEQ. Now let's take a look at your markets.
Here's a look at your closing markets from the Chicago Board of Trade. December corn down 3/4 of a cent at the close, 4.10 3/4. March up a half penny at 4.26. May corn up 3/4 of a cent, 4.34 1/2. November soybeans 6 cents higher at the close, 9.82 1/2. January finished 3 1/4 higher at 9.94 1/2. March beans up 4 cents at 10.09 1/2 cent. December soybean meal down 2.10 at the close, 2.99.50. December soybean oil up $1.33, 45.14. December wheat out of Chicago down 2 3/4 cents, 5.70 1/2. March down 3 1/4, 5.90 1/4 cent. May wheat out of Chicago down 3 3/4 at 6.01 1/2. December wheat out of Kansas City finished 6 1/2 lower, 5.69 1/4. March down 6 3/4 at 5.83. May wheat out of Kansas City down 6 3/4 as well, 5.93 1/2 cent. December oats finished today 3 3/4 cents higher, 3.94 1/2 penny. Over in the livestock trade on the mercantile, December live cattle down 12 cents at the close, 186.30. February off 27 to 186.77. April live cattle down 25 cents, 187.30. November feeder cattle finished 12 cents lower, 245.37. January down 65 at 241.32. March off 77 cents at 239.07. December lean hogs down 57 cents at the close at 83.80. February down $0.50 at 85.20. April lean hogs a nickel on the plus side at $88.10. Your local cash grain bids in St. Joseph, yellow corn 360 to 381, white corn at 461, soybeans 907 to 959. Lifeline Foods in St. Joseph bid on yellow corn $3.76. Trucked up hours 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. this Friday. In Atchison, yellow corn 371 to 381, soybeans 922 to 926, hard wheat at 508, soft wheat at 463. Kansas City truck bids, yellow corn 368 to 390, white corn at 461, soybeans 917 to 965, hard wheat at 508, soft wheat at 463, and sorghum at $3.89. That's been a look at your closing markets on KFEQ. I'm Nathan Steedley.
Dependable, honest, and straightforward. Here's the latest ag news from KFEQ.
With ag news, I'm Nathan
Bless
Steedley.
you.
4 of the top 18 corn growing states have 65%
Yeah.
or less of their corn crop harvested. Reports say of those top 18
He's
states,
so loud.
Pennsylvania had the lowest percentage of corn harvested as of October 27th at 50%. That's still ahead of their 5-year average by 6 percentage points and further ahead of last year's pace that saw 34% of the crop harvested by late October. Colorado had harvested 58% of its corn crop as of October 27th. That was only 1 percentage point behind its 5-year average pace. Michigan farmers had harvested 62% of their corn, dramatically outpacing the 5-year average of 35%. At this time last year, only 28% of the crop was harvested. Wisconsin farmers had completed 65% of their corn harvest compared to their 5-year average of 35%. Wisconsin farmers had just over 1 million acres still to harvest. Congressman Derek Van Orden of Wisconsin, Brad Feinstadt of Minnesota, and Randy Feenstra of Iowa wrote a letter to USDA Secretary Tom Vilsack regarding Pure Prairie Poultry's shutdown. The Minnesota company closed its doors, leaving almost 50 farmers and over 2 million chickens in those 3 states with no feed or processing options. The members highlighted the lack of oversight and accountability by the USDA and requested answers from the agency on their loan and grant process, as well as what they know about Pure Prairie Poultry's bankruptcy filing. The USDA will answer for the $45.5 million in loans and agricultural grants given to Pure Prairie Poultry, and the company will answer for what they did with that money before they stiffed our farmers, Van Orden says. I'm
I'm so thankful for how our farmers put the welfare of their flocks first, and we will continue to advocate
That's close
for
as I'm
them
going to be able to
on
get,
the
guys. Is
House
that all right?
Agriculture
Yeah.
Committee.
Or
That's been a
let me go down here. I can get behind this window here.
I'm Nathan Steedley.
Every hour clocked, every sale made, every early morning and late night, you put in the time and effort to provide for your family.
Mommy, I don't feel good.
But when your kid gets sick, you're there for them. Right now, 1 in 3 working parents in Missouri don't get a single paid sick day. For families across the state, missing work because of a fever or cold means taking a hit on the next paycheck. But we can make real change this year.
Thì cứ bây giờ anh thấy có không?